Today we are evolving into the next generation of the Atomos Ninja external recorders. Now there's the Shogun Flame, the Shogun Inferno, and the Ninja Flame you see in the boxes. What we have been using with the Ninja blades. Okay, so today we are evolving into the next generation of the Atomos Ninja external recorders. Now there's the Shogun Flame, the Shogun Inferno, and the Ninja Flame you see in the boxes. We started with the Ninja 2 back when we started recording external video. Then we wanted the ProRes 422 out of the 5Ds. Then we upgraded to the Ninja blades and have been using these guys for, I'd say, almost 3 years now, 2 years since they came out. And these have been great. These are workhorses, and these are actually still available. But what we really want is some added features, better monitors, and the ability to kind of stay current with a lot of the 4K RAW, HDMI, and SDI. We want to be able to do time lapses in these recorders themselves and have a lot more latitude with 3D LUTs and adding kind of LUTs to the actual recorders themselves, which we can't really do with these. These are great, but these definitely serve a purpose. So today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Ninja Flame, the Shogun Flame, and the Inferno. Now these two are essentially the same, except the Shogun Flame, this guy right here, has SDI. But if you don't need SDI, the Ninja Flame, this guy right here, is going to be a good option. So let's start with the Ninja Flame. Now the Ninja Flame is great because it gives you that 4K resolution, a much bigger monitor and display on the external recorder itself than what we have been using with the Ninja blades. So from a standpoint of just getting something in the mail, the design itself is pretty sweet. The packaging that this comes in gets you excited. It's like it's Christmas. You know, a lot of camera manufacturers, for instance, when we got the Sony FS5, it just came in like a shitty, cardboard brown box. There was nothing exciting about it. So right out of the bat, I'm gonna give Atomos props for good packaging. And basically it's delivered in a Pelican right out of the box. So this is gonna be something you travel with, and you can keep your investment protected for sure. All right, so looks like we have a accessories box. We'll see what's in there in just a second. Some packaging. And then we have this pretty badass red Pelican-esque. It's probably not made by Pelican. It's probably made by another manufacturer. But the first thing you notice is it's not that cheap type of Pelican. This is pretty heavy duty. Digging it. I'm digging the red. Looks like this one's red, there's one black, and there's one yellow, so you can tell the difference. Before we get into that, we'll see what's in this box. This looks like it is the charger. All right, so that's just the C cables. Open the box here. All right. Bam. All right. So on first glance, man, this thing is way bigger than what we're used to. We're coming from flying these above our C100s, and we're going to be going to a monitor that, man, looks 2.5 to 3 times bigger, much higher resolution. So that's going to be awesome. Going to the Sony FS5 from the C100s and using these. Similar, these both have room for 2 batteries. I wonder if they use the same battery. I'll just do a quick test. Is it the same battery? Doesn't look like it. Nope, I got it backwards. All right, so it might be the same battery. We'll have to double check. I think it is the same battery. So we won't have to upgrade all the additional batteries that we bought. Looks like it comes with a 5200 milliamp battery. Load that guy on there. Maybe. Battery challenged. We won't put the batteries on. How about that? Then we have these docks. We have a ton of these docks. It looks like it just comes with one. We always ordered extra of these docks because I will say, you know, Atomos made a good product, but these sleds tend to die. So it's always good to have backups of these for sure. So it looks like we have 5 empty caddies that you're going to want to put your SSD or hard disk drives in there. And that looks to be about it. Looks like there's some empty accessories, and there's a note for accessories under. So what the hell is under here? Ooh. Oh, it comes with the Sunshade. See, that was the biggest pain in the ass with this. There wasn't necessarily a sunshade for a while, so we actually gave everyone extra t-shirts to view their monitors, and it's kind of, especially outside, just about impossible to see. Damn, these are sexy. Look at that. Josh, what do you think? Josh is pointing right now. He's like, yeah, that's sexy. All right, so kudos. I didn't know it came with the sunshade. Props to that. Different viewing windows too, so you can really eliminate the glare. That's huge. We were down in Brazil not too long ago using these, and it was just about impossible to see even with sunshades. Looks to be a little fancy carrying case. Carrying strap, we definitely won't use that. Looks like battery charger. Maybe 2 batteries? Does this come with 2? It does. 2 of the exact same? What is this? I guess so you can have the... Josh, why do you think they gave us 2 of these?
I don't know.
Josh doesn't know. We'll look into that. 2 AC adapters, but then 1 charger dock. So maybe they give you half of it so you have to upgrade and get a second charger dock because you have 2 batteries. We actually buy battery charging docks that you can charge multiple batteries on that are universal. So look into that option as well. Okay, so looks like we have 5 sleds, 5 empty cases for new hard drives. Obviously they don't come with hard drives. And we're not going to fire this bad boy on. Let's get into the next one. And the next one is pretty much the same thing. It is the bigger brother, and it's the Shogun Flame. Let's see if this one's any different. This is the same thing essentially, but it has SDI. So if you have a camera that has SDI, or you rent cameras that use SDI, which most of the professional versions start to introduce SDI options once you get to a certain level. Other than that, it's mostly HDMI or even mini HDMI. So try and hurry this one up. You know, these unboxings are going to be pretty much the same. Looks like they have the Shogun Flame logo. Ooh, you know, I just noticed we can customize and take that out, put a name on it or a sticker right there. Looks like this is changeable. You can put your logo in there. But you're probably not going to be checking this. You're probably going to be carrying this on. All right. So this one, more of a black and yellow theme. So this one has XLR connections, 5200 milliamp batteries, 5 empty sleds, 5 empty cases in a sled. Probably the exact same size, but here we have our SDI outs and also HDMI in, HDMI out. Another nice thing about even the Atomos recorders that we have is you can go HDMI in, and then if you want to have a second video for a director, if you want to send it to another display, you can here with the out. So that's nothing new in terms of their technology. But we're not going to turn these on. That'll be another video. And underneath, we have the quick start guide, the sunshade. Ooh, it looks like this one comes with more of a travel kit for international. So we have, this looks like Great Britain. This looks like somewhere in Europe. This is definitely Europe. Maybe this is South America. And then we have two of these mysterious, I'm not sure what these chargers are, Josh. We're gonna have to figure that out, bud. Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, same thing, same box. So these allow you to record in 4K and a number, ProRes 422 out, and also preload different LUTs into the external recorder. The one thing that this doesn't have, and something that just came out, is the ability to record in, let's say, 240 frames per second externally. So if you, let's say you have the FS7 II or even the Sony FS5, which we're recording this on, you're not going to be able to record externally to this in the 240 frames per second, which is why they've come out now with the big brother, the Shogun Inferno. Is it Inferno, Josh? What do you think?
So,
Inferno. Inferno. So same thing. Kudos on the packaging, and this one is bright yellow. It's like a bumblebee. All right, so the lowdown on this guy is essentially we got Atomos Atom HDR, lets you shoot with the brightness range of your camera's log profile and preview the final vibrant post-production HDR result. You can record pristine ProRes in 4K resolution, 24, 25, 30, 50, and 60. If you're recording in the 240, that's going to knock you down to 1080 still though. So you're still not going to be able to get 4K on like a Sony FS5 in 4K. It's going to knock it down to 1080, which is fine for us. And it's got quad SDI, and you can record in RAW. So we just upgraded our Sony to have the firmware for RAW recording. So we will be able to use this puppy for most of the features that we want to get with our Sony FS5, which honestly for the money is a fantastic camera. Bam. So pretty much the exact same thing. Ooh, but this guy's all black. That's sexy. Looks like we've got quad SDI ins, 2 outs, battery. Probably has the same 5200 milliamps. It's got the 5 sled type containers. Ooh, it smells weird. Ah, that's interesting. Smell, Josh. Come smell it. Come sniff it. Come sniff the box.
oh yeah, that is
That is
a new smell.
that is a new recorder smell. And this looks like a charger. And then so the only one thing I don't like is it should come with 2 battery chargers, you know? Put 2 chargers in there. I got 2 batteries. I'm going to be charging them. I'm probably going to buy more batteries from you. Give me 2 chargers. Outside of that, this is a pretty impressive packaging, and we're excited to get out there. Looks like also we've had a few Atomoses go down, and these come with a 3-year warranty, so that's pretty good. It's a pretty decent warranty, pretty standard, I would say. What do you think, Josh?
Standard, yeah.
Pretty standard. All right, well, I think that is just about going to do it for our unboxing. Shout out to Atomos for making these. We're really excited to upgrade from these guys, which actually these are still available. So if you don't have the budget for something this big, still get these if you have like a, 5D Mark IV, anything like that where you want to record extended video or get an uncompressed, output. Those are great. Those are great. Way better than the 5D footage internally. So bam. That's it. That's it, Josh. What else? Anything? That's it?
Check out
All right.
EDU.
Oh yeah. Go to rggedu.com. We do cool shit.
Shout out to B&H.
Shout out. Lastly, shout out to B&H. where we got these puppies, and also where we got our Sony FS5. Shout out to B&H. Closed on Saturdays, don't forget.